IISD launched the Forum for Developing Country Investment Negotiators 8 years ago. We did this because we saw there was a gap in the field and that the developing countries didn't have a platform to get together to share their experiences, to talk about their challenges when they're negotiating investment treaties.
Alors le forum est un cadre extraordinaire pour les négociateurs de traités d'investissement de ces pays. Parce que d'une part, d'abord, cela leur permet un partage d'expérience, de savoir qu'est-ce que les autres font, quelles sont les leçons qu'ils peuvent tirer de l'expérience des autres. Nous avons entendu beaucoup de participants après le forum qui disent « Cet événement m'a littéralement ouvert les yeux ». Parce que je ne comprenais pas, je ne me rendais pas compte de l'importance de certaines questions. Et là, maintenant, je suis en train de réfléchir autrement. Donc, je pense que le forum annuel sur ce plan est vraiment quelque chose de très, très important et utile pour les négociateurs des pays en développement.
In fact, Sri Lanka has been entering into these agreements since 1963, the first agreement. But those are mostly like political decisions. I don't think most of them who have signed even would have known what exact commitments they have made.
Indonesia concluded 64 BITs, which many of them were concluded during the 1970s, the 1980s, and the 1990s period. So it was not concluded when we are now a member of the G20. It was not concluded when we are now an emerging economies with a growing middle class.
Well, the forum, I think, has been an extremely useful platform for countries to share views. So we've benefited from listening to the experience of other countries, and some of them are in a similar situation to us, have experienced similar types of problems and have similar perspectives. So we've learned from their experience.
The most interesting thing is to learn from the experts, like the expert from IISD, South Centers, and I just feel like sometimes they have been doing the research on our behalf.
Now for the last 4 years, we have not signed anything. We have just started our homework to see our old bits. How can we get over from the provisions that are disadvantageous to our country? So that's the task with us now. With this knowledge, it's very easy for us to do it.
And I must say that I think through this process, the approach that South Africa has taken with respect to upgrading and updating its investment protection regime, including with respect to termination, to a large extent has been validated by the exchanges that we've had. And I think countries have a better understanding of why we've done it and what we're trying to achieve. And this has been a great support for the approach that South Africa has taken. That's extremely valuable as well.